Hi, hey, welcome to the very first episode of the podcast, 5 Minutes or Less. My name is Brian Doney, and I am happy to have you guys listening to me today. My first guest ever is Dave Burkey, really funny stand-up comedian from Columbus, Ohio. He recently became a finalist in the last Funny Bone competition. And I can't think of anyone better to help me start off this wonderful podcast with you guys. But before we get into that, I just want to throw out a couple of dates. This Friday, June 27th at around 8 o'clock, I'll be performing at the Scarlet and Gray Primetime Comedy Show. If you can make it out to that, that'd be pretty cool. I'll also be, if you're going to Comfest this Saturday, June 28th, I will be hosting a comedy show at Comfest called C-Bus Comics. I'll start around 7:30 at Peace Village. So if you're going to Comfest, try to bump into me and we'll order pizza together afterwards. All right, time to start the show off right. Tyler Stewart at Tyler Stewart, you can follow him on Twitter at Tyler Stewart LOL, suggested this song to me. Float On by the Modest Mouse. Here we go. I backed my car into a cop car the other day. Well, he just drove off, sometimes life's okay. I ran my mouth off a bit too much. Oh, what did I say? Well, you just laughed it off. It was all okay. And we'll all float on 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 anyway. I just got off the phone with Cece's Pizza. Yeah. I know they're the buffet pizza place, but you know what? They need that buffet is just so poor quality. Like for once in their life, could they just bring the pizza to me? Like, or could they bring the buffet to me? Like, that would just be great if they could just bring their whole buffet to me. And that's what I said to them on the phone. I said, look, I demand your buffet in 5 minutes or less. Just bring it over to my house, and I'll take my serving. And I'll take all my servings from it, but it's unlimited, right, for like the certain price, and they just sounded kind of confused. But you know what? I feel like CC's can roll with the punches. And while I'm waiting here, my guest today, my friend Dave Burkey, is here, and we're waiting for our unlimited buffet of CC's Pizza that's coming to our house. Isn't this great, Dave? I mean, like, you know, if you weren't on this show, you wouldn't be getting like a buffet of pizza coming to you. You don't have to take the drive of defeat over to CC's. Like, instead they come over to you, and we're gonna get it in about 5 minutes. Isn't that fantastic?
That's essentially what dreams are made of, I believe. Like, all the pizza I could possibly want. I hope they bring the ambiance of, like, they also bring an entire Mexican family full of screaming children. I hope they bring that with them as well.
You know what? I feel like since I'm asking them to bring the buffet to me, that's pretty much like their whole story. So I don't know how CC's plans to do this, but, you know, if I was the manager of a CC's Pizza and I just got a call from some guy saying that I want you to bring your buffet to my house in 5 minutes or less, I think I would get one of those car jacks and just lift up the restaurant. And I mean, obviously one isn't going to work. I'm not a lunatic, Dave.
I don't care that it's attached to a strip mall. Like, yeah, you do what you can when you run a CC's to please the people.
I mean, it's like, you know, it's like I always say, the customer is always right. And really, in the end, you know, Dave, I'm doing this podcast 5 minutes at a time just to help these pizza places, so that way they don't get run over by Jimmy John's, because let's face it, Jimmy John's just delivers food so fast. I got cut off by a Jimmy John's driver. They're just going way too fast. So if these pizza places don't step up their game, then all the food we're ever going to have is just Jimmy John's. There's never going to be any other food. Like, it's going to be gone in our lifetime. It's just going to be Jimmy John's, and we'll have to go to Jimmy John's buffets, or they'll bring Jimmy John's buffet to us, and I don't think we want that. I think we want the CC's.
I think I'm okay with that.
You're okay. You're okay with that fate?
I think I'm okay. Like, I can't wait until there's Jimmy John's telepathy, and I just think a sandwich, and it's there.
You think they're going to have, like, telepathic powers?
Only at Jimmy John's. They're 2 steps ahead.
Yeah,
No, they are, but they didn't see this coming. My podcast is just going to ruin them. I'm gonna destroy that company 5 minutes at a time.
In Doney we trust.
I hope I don't know. This is only like one of our first few episodes, but I'm pretty sure at some point, like, one of my goals of this podcast is, like, I'll definitely be happy and feel accomplished if, like, at the CEO of Jimmy John's, they have, like, a wanted poster of my face holding my little iPhone, recording podcasts with people. I would love that in every Jimmy John's, and like, and the reward is it's like a Jimmy John's like coupon or something like that. You get a page of Jimmy John's coupons if you bring this man to us so we can silence him.
Well, I'm honored to be part of the Brian Doney posse in the Old West of delivery.
You're part of the uprising, Dave. This is the uprising against the evil known as Jimmy John's.
And so it begins.
Did you get that from Fantastic Mr. Fox?
I did not.
Did you watch that movie?
I have seen that movie. I eat corn much like they eat chickens. I eat Jimmy John's in Jimmy John's restaurants like they eat food in Fantastic Mr. Fox, because just to show how much I dislike enjoying their food, I just make a mess. I don't even really eat it all. You're just throwing it everywhere.
Pretty much. I'm only eating like a piece of lettuce, and then the rest I'm just ripping up and throwing it at the Jimmy John's people, saying, "You're ruining our pizza!"
I've got to interrupt you for a second and ask, where the fuck is this pizza?
I don't know. I don't know where CC's is. Come on. I mean, I feel like CC should be here by now.
We ask so little.
I know. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's like they all. I mean, I was expecting a buffet. I don't know about you, but I'm starving. I've been fasting all day, expecting this CC's pizza. Partly because, like, since I just want all the bad toxicity that CC's is going to give me in one place, so I can dump it out really quick. But yeah, I don't see it. I just don't. I don't feel like. Oh wait. What's? Oh my God. That's CC's. Like, I think it is. And no, wait.
That's a Mexican family.
Ah, damn it. They look the same.
It's pretty much what you would expect.
I mean, at first I didn't notice it because I thought it was an Auntie Anne's. Like an Aunt Anne's, or you know that pretzel thing.
I am aware of the pretzel mall.
Alright, well, it looks like CC's didn't rise up to the challenge. Maybe I'll try again with them someday by bringing the buffet to us. But
off to Jimmy John's.
No. Well, yes, off to Jimmy John's so we can throw pieces of food all over the place. Everywhere. And then one day we'll be
Fuck them.
We'll be on the wanted posters in Jimmy John's all across the country. Thanks for being my guest today, Dave.
It's been fun.
All right.